emergency permit to close off a portion of La Jolla during sea lion pupping season. They say continued close encounters are posing a risk to both animals and people.
Started a couple decades ago with seals in the children's pool, and it's a built environment, 1910, 1920s built environment. Seals, would come in and pop and became essentially like a seal rookery during seal pupping season, which is generally our winter and spring months. But then what we started seeing, and we kept getting reports of, were human sea lion interactions, whether it's the videos of alleged harassment or the people letting their kids play with, baby sea lions or adult sea lions, which is even scarier.
We're here to observe the sea lions and to educate the public of what exactly is happening.
The first move was not to close it, and that was very intentional. The first move is, can we responsibly act here? The call for responsible tourism. Do the stencils on the wall and say, birthing sea lions, please do not touch. And unfortunately, it wasn't as effective as maybe we had hoped.
We try to do as much conservation as we can. For example, our group was responsible for the seasonal closure, both down at the harbor seals, at the children's pool, and the seasonal closure the first year is here for the sea lions.
So that was Coastal Commission really coming down and saying, we're seeing what's happening here. This is really concerning. Please do an emergency closure through the remainder of the summer, and then process a closure going forward and work with the community on what that's going to look like.
So what we worked for was educating people who make decisions, such as the city officials, the mayor on down to the city council, down to the environmental committee, and down to the public. So we wrote letters, we got petitions, we had surveys done.
Then from there, we began working with city staff and the Coastal Commission to process a coastal development permit that said we were allowed to close it for a certain period of time every year. And they set it at 7 years. So for the next, this being year one, for the next 6 years, from May 1st through October 31st, the Point La Jolla Boomer Beach area is closed for sea lion pupping season. We did see from the emergency closure, people stopped going down there. And, you put those barriers up and people generally respect them.
The Seal Society has been working on that for 20 years, and it was extremely helpful for the tourists, so they can observe properly the process of the old sea lions nurturing the new one, but also for the sea lions.
It created an environment where we felt was safer for the animals, safer for humans, and I think created that balance that we were looking for within that interaction, where you can be really close compared to everywhere else in the state, but still keep that separation, that distance.
When the Coastal Commission approved it, they gave the city some requirements, and the requirements were to have 2 rangers here during normal duty hours, which is from 9 in the morning, say, to maybe 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And we're also doing comparative counts. We're counting the number of animals, and we're counting the number of people who visit, and we're seeing if by closing the beach for the pupping season, it was successful in giving the animals a good start in life.